Hello everyone, welcome to my first ever product review. This is my review on the BrickTracks R104 switch pack. The box is very well put together, showing the H number, a neat picture of what's to come within the box, as well as the radius number on the bottom right. The box artwork is very well designed, and on the back of the box it shows everything included in this pack as well as a description of it all. Feel free to pause the video to have a read. There is a lot of ground to cover within this pack, and after getting it in the mail today, all I can say is I'm very excited. Let's begin this review, shall we? Now, due to excitement, I already opened the box. However, all the parts are tied together with rubber bands to keep it all neat and tidy within it. Wow, that is a lot of track. Let's get this organized and have a better look at what there is to deal with. In this pack, there are about 6 sections to this. The left and right switches, 2 sets of 2 curves per switch, 2 switch stands per switch, 2 half straight tracks, and 2 extra curved pieces. As you can see, I bought 3 of these packs as I hope to have a bigger yard for my LEGO train system. Let's talk about these switches first. These things are colossal compared to LEGO standard switches. This product has a similar finish to official LEGO track. Unlike LEGO's official track, however, the switch has pinholes on each side of the switch, but I'll explain that a little later when we get to the switch stands. These left and right turnouts are absolutely incredible, and I cannot wait to incorporate them into future layouts. These packs also come with half straight tracks, which is basically half of the standard official straight track. Next is the switch stands I mentioned. They come in pairs per switch, and they also have BrickTracks or BT on the studs, similar to how LEGO has their name on every stud on their bricks, including their tracks. This has to be my favorite part about the switch because these aren't attached to the switch unlike LEGO's official switches. This means that they can be put on either side of the switch depending upon your layout setup. Plus, you can put your own brick or create your own custom switch stand now, unlike the pre-made yellow ones LEGO has for the switches. Typically, the notch on the bottom of the switch would slide into the pin. However, as you can see, I was struggling to get it all lined up while recording. It does work. It just takes a little practice getting the notch into the pinhole correctly. With a nice solid click, the points are set to whichever way you want them, very similar to the official LEGO switches. As stated before, they can fit on either side of the switch, permitting how your yard is set up. If it all comes together, of course. Next, let's take a look at the curved pieces. These are the same radius as the switches, R104. These things are so much longer than the current curves I have now that I'm simply astonished. Each track, like the switch stands, have BT on their studs, which is a nice touch. Here's a comparison to the standard LEGO curve, and it's no contest as to which is better. Standard LEGO curves are much too tight in radius, so to have something much larger is such a relief. Here is what a normal switch looks like compared to the BrickTracks R104. It's shocking just how much of a difference there is. Here's a simple turnout / side track one pack can create. It takes a fair amount of straight tracks to get it to look like this. However, it has such a satisfying look to it that I can't even be fully discouraged. Here's me rolling my Strasbourg presidential coach back and forth along these switches. I have a few pieces of rolling stock that are quite long, and this will help reduce the heavy overhang they face when going over the original switches prior. This coach really rides much more smoothly over these turnouts, which is great since it used to stall due to the tight radius it used to attempt at going over. Now, much like the standard LEGO switches, the coach, and any other piece of rolling stock, or even a locomotive for that matter, can roll over the switch set against them. And before someone asks, yes, it's possible to multi-track drift with these switches. Not sure if this is a prototypical thing for Strasbourg to do, but who knows. On top of my 3 switch pack purchase, I also got a short straight track pack as well. This comes with half straight tracks, quarter straight tracks, and very short tracks as well. A pack like this is perfect to fit a certain gap a normal straight piece can't fit into, and will help reduce the amount of flexi track used. My final thoughts? A solid 10 out of 10. The best switches I've ever picked up. Super glad to own these. Thanks for tuning in to my first ever voice recorded review. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. It'll really help make this channel grow. I'm the Lucky Loco, and I'll see you soon.